So good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We're the team coming from the Hands-On Management College. The team number is eBIA 2014-015, and we call ourselves Chorus. Now, the founding ideas, starting from the very beginning, was to create the human interaction between individuals, because we believe that it's the human interaction, the people relationship inside the community that truly matters. So when we designed this community, we implement the idea of regiment. Now, you may ask, what's regiment? I have heard that before. Now, regiment means to sustain human life, letting them live longer, and to let them live more happily. In Chinese, 人生之道. Okay? So, I mean, what's the point of having a long life if you do not enjoy, having a happy life every day, right? So, that's very important. Now, so, building on that, the target segment was the people who are aged over 41 years old, because now over 90% of the New Legend community are over 41 years old, and their family members are usually frequent travelers from other cities, for example, like Hong Kong, Macau, or other parts of China. So that brings lots of human flow and lots of opportunities, and of course, problems as well. Now, here's the overall map of the project Chorus. This is the piece of empty land we have assigned. And the most important part is this. Oops, is this. Sorry, you have a technical problem. Is this. It's a common area, right? Because we want them to interact. Because the elder people, they usually spend a lot of time chit-chatting with each other. They do that all day long. I assure you, they do that all day long. So please don't chit-chat with your grandparents for like 2 days in a row, because you get very exhausted. Alright, and next, they need some place to live. So we have to build a household area for them to live, for them to stay. And lastly, they need recreational facilities. So we build a science park, technologically advanced, and traditional Chinese herbs garden. So every single taste, we'll take care of them. And of course, we have the traditional resort as well. Now, I said we have problems. The problems and opportunities come from this and this. They're the highways and the railways. And the red thing was the mall. And other properties told us that they built that for selling things and for blocking noise. But we thought, well, why can't we just build more bamboo right here? Bamboo right here, because and bottom in the bottom as well, because and that they brought noise and the dust as well. So that's Chorus. Thank you. I'm going to pass the time to my teammate.
And this is the common areas. You can see that this is a bamboo structure. So why we choose the bamboo structure in here? Because the bamboo is the light materials that it is easy to store and transport. It can be built faster than the other materials. And we think that it is eco-friendly. And moreover, bamboo is a faster growing plant, and it can be rehoused 3 to 5 years. And moreover, you can see there is it's surrounded by the bamboo and water. The water helps improve the ventilations and control the air quality of the whole community. And this is the place for elderly and the children to chat together and to enjoy the views of the Wugui Shan. And the water will go through, the rainwater will be collected in this way and then down to the channel to every household. So if the water flow is weak, so we will use the gas pump to refill the water to common areas. And you can see this in these procedures. We will make use of the gas pump and make use of the pressure difference and the water potential to pump the water from the bottom to the top. So it is no energy consumption. We will use the primary filtrations to ensure the water quality. So let's follow the water.
So water, what can we do with water? We can see that this is our household area, and I'm going to talk about what is our household area. In our household area, there are 20 houses with 80 villas, which is built along the slope, and a continuous water channel will pass linking this household area. which is help to transfer those water flowing from the top of the channel and down to household. Household are highly encouraged to use the water for domestic irrigation and for domestic cleaning jobs. Moreover, because there is a water channel, the ventilation will be enhanced and the temperature will be lower. Okay, Bruce Lee has said that, be water, my friend. So, water is so magical that it gives us some inspiring ideas. In the sewage treatment plants, we are going to give you 2 ideas. First, for water system. We will first collect the sewage from resort, household, and even though the neighborhood, for example, New Legend and schools. Then we will have reclamation. We will turn this water into new water, which means drinkable water. We will then pump this water to the central reservoir and then mix them together and distribute this water to these 3 areas again. Finally, sewage water will then be created out again, and it forms a cycle. We will have an examination on the water to see whether the water quality is up to standard or not. If not, sewage system comes out. We will turn this water into reclaimed water and pump them into the pool in the resort, or pump them to the spare pool and provide them to the New Legend. Let's have a deeper investigation in these 2 systems. For water system, we will have these 4 processes: microfiltration, reverse osmosis, ultraviolet disinfection, and water conditioning. Under these 4 processes, we can then have new water, which provide us to drink again. With this technology, Singapore will be our lead teacher, and they can help us to get a better and more suitable system for our community, even though for Zhongshan. Secondly, for sewage system, we can have secondary treatment, ultrafiltration, ultraviolet disinfection, and reverse osmosis. Because of these 4 processes, we can have reclaimed water again, and we hope to pump this water to the pool in resort or neighborhood so that they can use the reclaimed water too. We have created these 2 systems because we want to cure the uneven water distribution problem in Zhongshan. So let's follow the water and continue our journey.
Hey Timmy, we have a large proportion, the public areas has a large proportions areas in our projects. What do we have in these public areas?
Yes, I know. There is a 3 parts in our public area. They are the resort, the Chinese Herbs Garden, and the Science Park. They are inside the resort. There is a hotel. In this hotel, we consist of around 100 rooms that for the travelers in Zhongshan, and a spa center and a restaurant are also included in our resort. And this spa center is a wonderful place for the residents nearby to feel free to relax in their leisure time. And our restaurant is different from the others because this restaurant provides vegetarian meals for those who want to eat healthier.
It is a good idea for restaurant for providing vegetarian meals, but how do you know the vegetables are clean and safe for customers? Where do they come from?
Yes, that's a good question. And I'll go to the next part, the Chinese Herbs Garden. This Chinese Herbs Garden is a sustainable development in our project. We use the water, which is reclaimed water from the man-made pool to irrigate our Chinese herbs. This shows we emphasize on our project objectives to living harmonically with the nature and maintaining local biodiversity.
It seems that it is a great new ideas for us to explore. So what is next?
A report inspired us to develop this Chinese Herbs Garden. In this report, it tells us to promoting the Chinese herbs for regimen, which is beneficial to human health, and to know more the local vegetation in Zhongshan, especially in Wuguishan. And There is a type of plant called Petosporum tuberra, which is a local plant, and it can, and this is that plant, and it can reduce the noise level because there is much noise from the nearby highway and railway, and this can add to reduce the noise level. And the next part is it is an evergreen plant with throughout the year, so we do not need to worry about the maintenance cost. And it has a high medical value, such as enhancing blood circulation and cooling paths. And Rain, I know you have a general idea on the Chinese herbs garden. I know there is a science part too. Can you further explain more?
There is a science part. It's integrations of inspirations, educations, and hand-on experience. It is for educational use and serve the local residents and also the students from school nearby. As well as the activities and experiment, we are also to excite and also inspire the children interest on the science, and the hands-on experience for allow visitors to have a more understanding of science with models and also the principles.
Yes, and what you have mentioned is, I think, is a little bit complex. Would you mind to go further about the science part?
Okay. There is 3 layers. For the ground station, we have the models of corals, and the use is to stimulate our water circulations in our projects, and also how we illustrate the water use in our projects. And it also have the path of the natural trails is across the Chinese herb gardens and the science part, and also the little mountain besides. So it is great for it aims to have a look of a beauty natural plant, the beautiful view, and also for visit their characteristic. And for the first floor, we have many classrooms. Is the values of class programs, such as we have examples like the topics of plants. Is for there examines a wide range of seasons, leaves, and also the flowers to explore the life circles of the plant, and also we will put that into the growing station so the student or the children are available to observe it throughout the years. And lastly, for the second floor, we named it as a kids spaces. Is the areas that have many search and find activities, and it's also the water play areas. For example, there is a waterfall test. Is the science program, so you the children and the adults and the visitor can get more familiarized and know more about the science. So Timmy, I know you have more familiarized with our financial situation in our project chorus. Can you further explain?
Yes, of course. And we have predetermined the financial situation of our project. And we have estimated the total investment of our project is about 180 million. And we have also estimate the net income after tax for the first year is about 80 million. And we believe that the profit area will generate profit in long term. So we estimate this project need less than 5 years to pay back. And this project is profitable to invest. And this is Taurus.
This is me. Thank you.
When it comes to the Q&A section.
Actually, I see that you prepared balance sheet. So why don't you just explain a bit? Because I'm a little confused on how could you get break even in 5 years.
So that we can explain to you now. First of all, you can see the budget here. It is our investment, and we put a lot of money in investment because we know that we have to build a lot of buildings and to create so many new systems. Besides that, because the sewage treatment system is very expensive, and Singapore is also an example. But we believe that after as we are a pilot program, after we have developed this technology, we can help agile poverty to more develop this technology into different buildings in the different other places, such as New Legend. Therefore, the expenses can be lower in the long run. And you can see here is our revenue and expenses here. And moreover, we aim our fillers at medium high prices, such as 300 million. Yeah, 300 million. Therefore, we can get the revenue in a faster speed. And you can see the capital budgeting here, and you can see the capital flow. I think that because we have much activities to gain money in the public area, therefore we strongly believe that we can have the payback period within 5 years. So is there any problems? You can feel free to ask us.
So, based on going back to the budget, do you anticipate that because there's something so special about this area with the water reclamation and it's so unique with the science park that the actual values?
So you mean the real expenses nowadays? Can I show you that one? Is it?
No, the prices that you'll be able to charge will be higher because of the special prices opposed to the regular.
Yes, I know that's a problem and it is under our consideration. But as we have get the Singapore project as a reference, we can see that the money to make new water is only about $1.8 per m³ for water. Therefore, it is much lower than the reclamation prices in Hong Kong. Therefore, we can import the technology from Singapore to mainland China, and we can assure that because Singapore is just a little place, therefore the charges is $1.8. But we believe that in mainland China, because we can have so much places, we have so many residents, therefore we can much lower the cost.
I would like to address one thing. I think that would be your major concern is that when we're doing this budgeting, there's quite a lot of variables which will affect the cost and the income, right? So, but we have been doing some reasonable adjustment, but so let's be practical, because if some of these variables really change, not in a radical situation, but just change really slightly, then this income could be fluctuate quite a lot because of the percentage change. So, but I guess our point is that even if this budgeting are not 100% accurate, I guess some of these ideas will be very valuable if you are designing future projects in the future. Thank you.
I have one more point to add, because in Zhongshan, uneven water distribution is a very big problem. Therefore, we want to cure that. The method to cure this problem can be reduce the water usage. But besides this, this is the only problem it is the only solution that we can help to cure this situation, because we want to cure the uneven water distribution in Zhongshan, right? This is the main concern we are facing. Okay.
And I assume the hotel would be, because you mentioned the public area being the main revenue contributor.
Yeah.
So I also assume the hotel is probably the one that you would be betting on the most there.
Yeah, of course. Hotel is just like our resort, and we want to promote and educate more people. Because we have to keep in one concept in faith, that is pilot program. We want to be the first and to promote the new concept in China.
Okay, time's up.
So thank you very much.
Thank you.